Picture yourself in the heart of a raging storm. The wind tears through the air with relentless force, tugging at all in its path. Raindrops strike like tiny shards, sharp and unforgiving. Trees bow and snap under the pressure, and the world seems on the brink of collapse. Yet, amidst this chaos, there you stand, immovable, like a mountain. Your roots run so deep that no external force can unseat you. The storm rages around you, but it does not touch your core. Its noise and confusion simply glide away, like the wind brushing over a solid rock. Now imagine carrying this sense of peace and resilience with you every day. What would it feel like to face harsh words, disapproving glances, or tense situations without losing your composure? To live with a center so steady that nothing can disturb your balance. This is not an unattainable dream or a gift meant for only a few. It is a possibility available to anyone who seeks it, but it requires awareness and a willingness to journey inward. A journey toward inner strength. Let me guide you on this path toward unshakable inner strength, inspired by the profound teachings of Jung, a master of understanding the human mind. Together, we will uncover how to liberate yourself from external influences and cultivate an inner harmony that no storm can breach. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about something far more powerful, transforming your inner world into a sanctuary, a source of strength and clarity that shields you and lights your way. Prepare yourself, because what lies ahead could transform the way you experience life. Your mind can become your strongest refuge, a place of profound freedom. This spiritual truth has the power to change everything. The power of inner focus. Life often feels like a delicate balance between the challenges we encounter in the world and the stability we find within. How often have you felt shaken by someone's judgment, a cutting remark, a disapproving look, or a decision that seemed to diminish your worth? In those moments, it's easy to feel like a leaf tossed in the wind, at the mercy of forces beyond your control. But here's the deeper truth. These external forces only have as much power as we grant them. Jung's profound wisdom teaches us that real freedom doesn't come from altering the world around us or changing others' behavior. Instead, it comes from turning inward and addressing the parts of ourselves that make us vulnerable to these influences. The keys to liberation lie within, waiting to free us from the invisible chains of fear, judgment, and the desire for approval, illuminating the shadows within. When Jung spoke of bringing light to the shadows, he referred to the hidden corners of our psyche, the aspects we avoid or suppress. These shadows include the fears we dare not name, the insecurities that quietly gnaw at our confidence, and the limiting beliefs that convince us we're not enough. They linger in the darkness of our minds, subtly shaping our actions and reactions. But these shadows are not meant to be feared or avoided. They are invitations to grow. They hold the lessons we need to break free and rediscover our strength. By shining light into these hidden spaces, we begin to see them clearly. Fears born from past wounds, insecurities rooted in the words or actions of others, and beliefs we've carried that no longer serve us. The path to freedom begins with this understanding. When we confront these parts of ourselves, we discover that they are not obstacles, but stepping stones to greater clarity and inner peace. Living the truth. The storms of life will continue to come, but they don't have to shake you. True peace and resilience are not about changing the weather, but about anchoring yourself so deeply that the winds cannot move you. When you embrace this journey of self-discovery, you'll find that nothing outside of you can disrupt the calm you've built within. This is the gift of inner freedom. It's not something given to you by the world, it's something you create within yourself. And once you have it, No storm, no word, and no judgment can take it away. Our hidden fears, insecurities, and doubts don't fade just because we turn a blind eye to them. Instead, they quietly shape our choices, relationships, and even how we permit others to treat us. But here's a profound shift in perspective. These shadows are not our enemies. As Carl Jung teaches, they are messengers, guides offering us the chance to grow. Imagine stepping into a pitch-black room. At first, fear may take hold because you can't see what lies within. But as soon as you switch on the light, what seemed threatening reveals itself, often as harmless shapes distorted by the darkness. This is what happens when we shine awareness on the hidden parts of ourselves. By examining these shadows, we uncover their origins. Perhaps a fear rooted in a painful memory, an insecurity implanted by someone's words, or a limiting belief we've carried for far too long. Now ask yourself, what if these shadows were allies? What if every fear held a key to inner strength, every insecurity carried a lesson, and every limiting belief was an opportunity to rewrite your life story? Confronting these aspects isn't easy, but it's the first step toward genuine freedom. Turning toward them with courage allows us to reclaim the power they hold over us. Jung said it best, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it destiny." What we avoid within shapes our outer reality. But here's the liberating truth. We have the power to change our course, one moment of awareness at a time. So, how do you begin this transformation? Start by following these 3 simple steps. Step 1. Observe without reaction. The first step is to train yourself to observe your emotions without immediately reacting. When faced with criticism or provocation, take a breath and pause. Ask yourself, is this situation defining me, or is it showing me something I can work through? Observation creates a space between what happens and how you respond. This is not about suppressing feelings, but giving yourself the clarity to see the situation as it is. Imagine watching events unfold as though you're an observer, detached from the drama. This neutral stance allows you to act with wisdom rather than being ruled by emotions. To put this into practice, count slowly to 10 before reacting to a strong emotion. Practice calming breaths. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 6 seconds. Repeat until you feel centered. Visualize the scene as if you were an outsider. What would a neutral advisor say in your situation? Step 2. Strengthen your inner core. Carl Jung emphasized that true strength arises from living in alignment with your authentic self. This process requires honest introspection. Reflect on what truly matters to you. What principles shape your decisions? What boundaries do you need to protect? When you know your core values and remain true to them, the outside world's ability to destabilize you diminishes. Imagine your inner core as the roots of a great tree, deep, unyielding, and capable of anchoring you through any storm. Strengthening your core involves clarity about what you stand for, what you will accept, and what you will not compromise on. This self-alignment gives you the confidence to face criticism, judgment, or provocation without feeling compelled to react or appease others. You stand firm, like a rock in the center of a turbulent river. Here's how to nurture your core strength. Identify your core values. Create a list of the 5 values that resonate most with your essence. Reflect on them daily as guiding principles. Set boundaries. Pay attention to moments when someone crosses a personal line. When this happens, express yourself calmly but firmly. For instance, say, "This doesn't feel right to me," or "I'm not comfortable with this." Write a personal manifesto. In a few sentences, describe the person you strive to be and the principles you uphold. Reread this whenever doubts arise, grounding yourself in your truth. Step 3. Transform negative energy. Negative emotions, though often uncomfortable, hold great transformative potential. Jung taught that what we suppress doesn't disappear. It lingers in the shadows, shaping our lives unconsciously. Instead of avoiding your discomfort, face it with curiosity. Ask yourself, why does this situation affect me so deeply? Or, what belief within me is causing this reaction? Every challenging emotion is an opportunity for self-discovery. Anger might highlight a boundary that needs reinforcing. Fear may point to a limiting belief keeping you stuck. Sadness could signal the need to release something no longer serving you. By understanding these feelings, you can turn them into tools for growth and resilience. Practical ways to transform negative energy. Emotion journal. Whenever you experience a strong emotion, write down what happened, how you felt, and what insight you gained. This reflection will help you uncover patterns and lessons. Creative visualization. When confronted by negative energy, imagine transforming it into something positive. For example, see your fear dissolving into light or your anger turning into a protective shield of strength. Reverse gratitude. Even in challenging moments, look for the lesson. For instance, a criticism might reveal an area for self-improvement, helping you grow stronger. Your path to unshakable strength. These 3 steps, becoming an observer, strengthening your core, and transforming negative energy, are essential for creating a life where external negativity no longer holds sway over you. Mastery requires practice, but the rewards are profound. Once you begin this journey, you'll discover a strength within you far greater than you ever imagined. Which step do you feel most drawn to right now? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear about how you're nurturing your inner world. If this content has inspired you, please subscribe to the Mental Dose channel and our Telegram community to stay connected to more wisdom and spiritual insights. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone who might benefit from these teachings. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, stay rooted in your strength and light.